Good morning, y'all. When you think of how modern relationships are today, um, it makes you just not want to be in one, and it makes you um, confident in what you're doing when you decide to uh, be celibate until marriage. You decide to not give just anybody the time of the day. If a person comes, they have to come correct. It makes you not feel bad about the standards that you set for yourself. And at a certain point, it will no longer be your standards. It will no longer be um, what you want for yourself. It will be what is required of someone to be able to come into your presence. You know, it will be, it will turn in, it will no longer be standards. It will no longer be, these are my desires. I want a person like this. It will be a requirement from anybody who says that they want to love on you, they want to marry you. It will be a requirement. I was talking to a guy and he said, I said, what do you want? What are you looking for? And he says, first off, I want a friend. First off, I want a friend first, and then with the intent of going into something serious. I want to tell y'all, this whole friend thing doesn't exist. Getting to know each other, becoming friends, that doesn't exist. If you are who you say you are, if you're loving, patient, know how to love someone, if you're loyal, and then you meet someone who is exactly like you, someone that's consistent in their good actions towards you, treats you how you want to be treated, still loves on themselves, don't have to lie to you, doesn't lie to you, doesn't cheat, doesn't do this, doesn't do all the good things that you've been waiting on. It is no time to sleep on that person. It's no time. As soon as you find a gem, you pick it up. It's no time. Why do you think people are getting into relationships and they're saying, oh, we're friends, we were friends before anything, and at the end of the day, when that relationship comes to an end, all they can say is, we were friends first, we decided to that it's just best to be friends. It's because people didn't have the right intent, and they don't understand that friendship only started in the hopes of them finding love. Without that friendship, without the hopes of finding love, that friendship would have never existed. So that friendship thing is not real. As soon as you find someone who matches your energy and is everything you wanted, and you can meet them where they're at, and y'all can grow together, scoop them up. Scoop them up. It's no time to waste. People think they have forever. Nowadays, you see people who had no intent of doing the best that they could to make things work. And when I say the best that they could, it means that you and I, no matter what, we're going to sit down, we're going to talk, we're going to work it out. Let's not disrespect each other. Let's remember the love that we have for each other. Put God into it. People are not bringing God into their relationships. People are not bringing Jesus into your relationship. You're looking for your family to accept this person. You haven't asked God what he thinks about this person? You haven't asked God what he thinks about the situation, the relationship. You haven't asked. You haven't asked. Um, you can find a friend on the street. You have friends from high school, things like that. You have enough friends. So for you to say that you're looking for a friendship first, it's a bunch of mess. It is honestly a bunch of mess. That's why marriages today, people are together 15 years, 20 years, and deciding that they're better off as friends. I will only get married to a man who knows that in the relationship, we will only become closer. We will grow together, not apart. Y'all are taking these covenants, and y'all, the thing is, oh my goodness, y'all don't know what loyalty looks like. It's a lack of love, it's a lack of loyalty. Before you get into these relationships, before you get into these marriages, if you find the love that is true, if you find a true love, friendship comes after that. You will only get closer and closer. People that have, people that really love each other, these marriages that you have people that's in marriages, that are in marriages, and they know this is the person I'm gonna die with. This is the person I'm gonna be with until one of us dies. They're not playing these friendship games. Oh, we're better. I'm sorry, y'all. The video cut off, but they're not playing that. They're not playing. Oh, we're best. We're just best as friends. No, they're not playing that. This is the person that I married. I love him. He loves me. We treat each other well. We are only going to grow together. That's it. Until one of us dies. That's real love. That's a marriage. It's no cheating. It's no, if a person loves you, all of that, the no cheating, the um the no lying, that stuff will be evident in their love for you. How can you love me when you're cheating on me? How can you love me when you're constantly lying to me? How can you love me when it's time to talk about our future, you put it on the back burner? How can you love me when you don't want to grow with me? How can you love me when everything about the relationship is about you? How can you love me when you want me to do all these complex things, but I can't get you to do the simple things? Walk in the park with me. Let's go to the beach. Let's hold hands. Let's kiss. Let's dance together. Look me in my eyes and tell me how you feel about me. How do you love me when you can't even do that stuff? I don't care what your pride is, how your pride is set up. Because if you love people, how you say you love people, if you love the person that you're with, how you say that you love the person that you're with, love makes you put your pride aside. When you go to God, you put your pride aside. When you step to Jesus, you put your pride aside. It's no Well, God, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be, well, if you love me, you no. It's the same in a relationship. And understand that it's the same in a relationship that God approves of. When God approves of a relationship and puts y'all together, pride is not hard to put aside. It's not hard. It's not hard. Sometimes you're put in situations where the person that you're with is bringing toxic things to the relationship or is playing on your emotions, and you become one where you can't put your pride to the side because the stuff that they're doing is bothering you. Now that's different. That's different. When you say, okay, I can no longer accept this. I can't do I and they still have that wall up as to I'ma do whatever I want. I'm grown. That's different. That's when you have to go. But as long as you have a person that's willing to do whatever you're willing to do, whatever you're willing to do, not what you say you're willing to do. Whatever you do, you gotta understand. All these people are walking around saying that girl a reflection of them, but they won't even do what that girl does to them. All these guys, come on now. When you love each other, you are a reflection of each other. You really are. And it goes deeper from what people see. It's about the love that whatever I put into you, you can give me the same or give me greater and make me want to love you the same or greater. That's what it's about. All this friendship thing. I want to find my best friend. This is not third grade. When you talking about marriage, this is not the third grade. You go into this thing saying, I'm looking for love, not friendship. As long as the love is true, the friendship will come. The friendship will come. You will only get closer. True love will only grow stronger. Why y'all think y'all see these 80-year-old couples, these 80-year-old couples, they're married and they love each other more than they ever have. The love is still strong. They old and wrinkled. They old and wrinkled. And he's still calling her beautiful. She's still calling him handsome. It's still complimenting each other as if they were young, because the love only got stronger. They fell in love with each other, not the age, not how they looked. They fell in love with each other. Y'all don't know what love is.